welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tabitha. As you can probably tell if you've seen any of my videos in the past, I have updated my lighting and my camera, and this is the first video I'm doing with it. I definitely think it has improved compared to what my quality and lighting situation was before. It's definitely a lot better now. I will talk more extensively about it in another video. Today's video is going to be like a makeup collection video, and then I'm also going to be decluttering my makeup. So all of my makeup, I'm going to go through it and declutter some of it and get rid of it. I don't have a ton of stuff to get rid of, but I definitely have stuff that I just don't use, and it's not necessary for me to have if I don't use it. Maybe this is a lot for a normal person, but as far as YouTube makeup collections go, I don't have a big one, but that's totally okay. You don't need an excessive amount of makeup. I think even if you're watching these tutorials and videos on YouTube of people who have so much makeup, you just don't need that, honestly. I would rather have a smaller makeup collection and all products that I love and use and can get use out of than just have a bunch of things laying around that I don't use because it's just unnecessary. Anyways, that's enough rambling. I do also have a little bit of like a mini haul. I purchased some things from Sephora and Ulta. I got some gift cards for my birthday. I talked about that in my last video, which was my birthday haul. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it down below. Be sure to go ahead and watch that. I will talk about the products that I got at the end of the video, but for now we're just going to go ahead and jump into my makeup collection. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you have not already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Also be sure to turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos. And yeah, I'll show you guys my makeup collection as well as decluttering it. So it may be a little bit of a long video, but just be prepared. You guys can speed up the video if you want to, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. Alright guys, so here is an overview of my vanity. This is what it looks like. Ignore that mess in the background. This is just a simple white vanity. So my husband actually built this for me when we were dating. He's really good at that kind of thing. So this is what the top of my vanity looks like. Over here I have my little tray with some perfumes. Right here in this little cup thing, I put some like smaller perfumes, like mini roller balls, mini sprays, samples, things like that. Here is all of my brushes and my mascaras, and then right here I have some lip products in this container along with some KL polishes because I love Kathleen lights. Alright, so I actually don't have that much stuff to declutter, so I'm just going to keep this box right up here, and I'm going to go through every drawer, kind of show you guys what I have, and then what I'm going to keep I will just leave in my drawer, and everything I'm going to get rid of I will take out and put in this box. That's just the easiest thing for me. Since I don't have massive drawers and drawers of makeup to declutter, I'm not going to take it out and put it on the floor and do that because it's just easier for me this way, less messy. We're going to go into the first drawer right here at the top, and this drawer, when you open it up, is where I keep my palettes and all my eyeshadows. I feel like eyeshadows are something you kind of go back and forth with, at least for me, and I just really don't have that many things to get rid of. So right here I have single eyeshadows and a few little random things. I have these two little eyeshadows, some type of deal. They're both colored. This one is like an eggplant purple color. As you can see, it is totally dried up. I just need to get rid of this, honestly. Some of this stuff I'll probably be throwing away if it's just completely old. Otherwise, I'll be giving it to like friends and family. This is like a purpley, bright purpley shade. I'm not really sure. This is old too, and I just need to get rid of it. I'd never use it. I have this little e.l.f. eyeshadow duo that I really love, this shade right here for contouring. This is in the shade Pink Pal. It's a really nice taupey shade. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm going to be keeping that. So next we have this Maybelline Brow Drama Pro palette. I actually mentioned this in my products I wouldn't repurchase video, so I'm going to be getting rid of this because I just never use it. I have way better brow products. I'm going to put that in the box. And then here I have some more singles. I have the Wet n Wild black eyeshadow. This is just in the shade Panther. Nice, really beautiful black shade. I love this. It's super pigmented. I have this L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour eyeshadow in Amber Rush. I've loved this for forever. I actually wear it on my wedding day. This is a beautiful shadow. Definitely keeping that. This NYX shadow I just got. It's a nice yellow color in STFU. shade name is interesting. I have this ColourPop single eyeshadow in Waddles. Kathleen Lights talked about this, and I freaking love this. It's beautiful, like pinky brownie shade. It's not matte, but it's not like super satin either. It's just kind of like an in-between. It's really beautiful. I love to use that all over the lid and blend it into the crease. This is a Maybelline single eyeshadow in the shade Earthy Taupe. I used to use this for contouring, but now that I have that e.l.f. one that I like more, I'm just going to get rid of this, pass it on. And then I also have this Your Minerals Sweden brand of eyeshadow in Brown Hypnotic is the shade. I've never used this. I got it in a BoxyCharm like years ago, and it's not really my shade. It's like a brownie purple shade, and it's not super flattering on me, so it's never been used. I'll give it to someone who will use it. And then we have one more single shadow. This is Revlon's, I have no clue how to pronounce it. It's like Greige or something. I'm not sure, but this is like a brownie taupey shade. Don't use it ever, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm just going to keep these single shadows right here. I'm also going to keep these two NYX Jumbo Eye Pencils. I use these as bases for eyeshadow, so there's a black one and a white one, depending on what kind of eyeshadow I'm putting over top. So I have this CoverGirl Flamed Out Shadow Pen. I'm not sure what shade this is in, but it is a beautiful green shade. I really want to try this out one more time before I get rid of it, because I haven't played with it in a long time, so I'm going to try this out again and just kind of contemplate it, and we will see. This is the Touch in Sol Metalist Liquid Foil and Glitter Eyeshadow Duo. This is really nice. I don't use the glitter side that much. It's really beautiful, but there's so much fallout, and the applicator just doesn't make sense to me on that side. I don't really love it for that reason, but I am going to keep it because I love the liquid side. It's beautiful. So we're moving on to my palettes here. So I have this e.l.f. Prism Eyeshadow Palette. This is what it looks like on the inside. Honestly, these are beautiful, beautiful shades. This is a great palette, but I've just had it for so long, and I'm not sure, but I think it might be going bad. Also, I just have shades in other palettes that I like more, but this is a great palette from the drugstore if you want to try these kinds of bronzy, champagne-y shades. Absolutely beautiful. Just don't use it enough. So I'm going to be getting rid of that. And then I have this e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. I do use this one, and it is really beautiful. It's got a lot of beautiful matte shades in here. I'm definitely going to be keeping this. Then the other palette I have in here, I'm also going to be getting rid of. This is the Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette. This palette is nice. Nothing wrong with it. It has a pretty shade range, but I just really don't reach for this. I have other palettes I like way more, and maybe someone else will like it more. So I'm going to be getting rid of that. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Next, I have the NYX Birthday Palette. This was just like a present from Ulta on my birthday last year, and I do really like this palette. I have to use it more because I just don't reach for it as much, but I do really like it, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this. I don't think you can purchase that, so sorry about that. Next, I have this Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. This is well loved and well used. One of my favorite palettes. Obviously, I don't have a ton, but this is definitely one of my favorites. So here is something that isn't an eyeshadow palette. This is a Makeup Geek Magnetic palette, and in here I just have some single things that I really love. I have a ColourPop like green, olive green shadow. I'm not sure what the shade name of that is. I have a really pretty, like, corally pinky pop of color from ColourPop as well. I'm not sure what the shade name of that is either. I think it's Wait For It, maybe. Here is the Makeup Geek blush in Spellbound. Love that. And then also Makeup Geek Shimma Shimma eyeshadow, which I love as well. It's a beautiful, like, inner corner highlight or shade for all over the lid. Next, I have this Winky Lux Kitten palette that I got in a BoxyCharm. And honestly, I'm surprised at how pigmented these shadows are. I was shocked because I just feel like these are so pigmented. I do really like this palette, so I'm definitely going to be keeping it. I'm actually going to be keeping the rest of the stuff in here. So this is the Melissa Michelle Bling on the Glam palette with Ulta Beauty. Just got this and reviewed it. I'm definitely going to be keeping this. I love the blushes in here. And then I have the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. Really beautiful. And then the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe as well. I love that palette. It's so well loved. And then this is what the drawer looks like now. It's condensed down just a little bit. This is what I got rid of from this drawer. So not a ton, but like I said, I don't have a ton of makeup, so that's where we're at with that. All right, so moving into this top drawer right here, this is where I keep all of my blushes and highlights and face powders. And then in this little box right here, I have like all of my eyebrow pencils and eyeliners and stuff like that. I'm gonna go through that because there's some stuff that needs to be gotten rid of in there. First, we're gonna go into this blush section right here. I love a lot of these, but there are a few I need to get rid of. So I love this e.l.f. blush in the shade Twinkle Pink. This is a beautiful peachy shade. This NYX blush in the shade Amber. This is also really pretty. So I'm going to be getting rid of this one. This is the NYX Baked Blush in the shade Solstice. I just don't use this. I feel like it's a little bit old. It's not my favorite. I have other blushes I like more, so I'm going to be getting rid of that. So I have two of these L'Oreal True Match blushes. I have one in the shade Baby Blossom, and then I also have one in the shade Precious Peach. I'm going to be keeping both of these. They're not super pigmented, but I kind of like that just because I feel like it's easier to build them up and you're not getting like a crazy blush face or anything. So I have this Makeup Geek blush in XOXO. Love the Makeup Geek packaging, and this blush shade is really pretty. I'm going to be keeping that. I also have this e.l.f. blush in the shade Jet Setter, and I really, really like this. Almost considering getting rid of it, but I want to keep it because I don't really have any other like mauvey, purpley toned blushes like this. Like all my blushes are more pinky, so I'm going to keep that for now and we'll see. This is a L'Oreal cream blush. I've had this forever and I've only kept it because it's like the only cream blush I have, and it's just unnecessary. I never use it, and now I have the e.l.f. cream blush, so I'm going to be getting rid of this one. I'm also going to be getting rid of this Milani Baked blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. There's like, this is nasty. There's like nail polish all over the back of it. It's disgusting. I just don't use this, honestly. I feel like the glitters in this are a little bit chunky. I really want to try Luminoso, but I just haven't picked that up yet. So yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of this because it's just not my favorite. Back here I have the Tarte blush in the shade Party. Really, really love this. I'm pretty sure you can buy this in full size, but I guess I'm not positive because I did get this in like a birthday set at Sephora. So you can check, I'm not sure. And then back here I have two of the Wet n Wild Color Icon blushes. I love this first shade in Mellow Wine. Absolutely beautiful in the winter time. I'm definitely keeping that. And then I also have Rosé Champagne, which I love as well. Moving into highlights, I just got this Maybelline eyeshadow in the shade The Glow Down. I love this for highlight. It's amazing. I have two of the ColourPop Super Shock cheek highlighters. I have one in Wisp and one in Flexitarian. Both of those are beautiful. I have the mini Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm in love with this. This is one of my favorite highlighters ever, and that mini is going to last me forever. I have this Cougar Mineral Face and Body Shimmer in Diamond Kiss. I just never use this. I think I might have used it for my body like one time, but I just don't reach for a loose highlight, and it's really not the best anyway, so I'm going to be getting rid of this. I have my Essence Pure Nude Highlighter, which I will never get rid of in a million years. I love that. It's like the best natural highlight ever. And then I have Becca Opal and Becca Prosecco Pop. So back here I have this Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade Reserve Your Cabana, but this is definitely a highlight. I bought this because Kathleen Lights had talked about it, and I did really like it. This is beautiful if you like a really natural highlight. It's almost like an illuminating like powder, face powder. It's not even really a highlight. I really like this, but I just never reach for it. I always go for my Essence Pure Nude Highlighter if I'm looking for a more natural highlight. I just don't go for something this natural. So I am going to be getting rid of this just because I don't reach for it enough. And then back here I have a few more highlights. Okay, these are not going to come out. I have my Sleek highlighting palette that's kind of dirty right now. That's what it looks like on the inside. This is the shade Solstice. Really beautiful, also really intense. You have to be light-handed with it. I have my Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in Precious Petals. This is absolutely beautiful for an affordable highlight. They also have one in Golden Flower Crown that I've heard amazing things about. Okay, so this is not an Ofra highlight. This is actually just a compact that had translucent powder in it that I just hated. And I scooped it all out and mixed all of my highlighters together and put it in this. Pressed it in here, and yeah. I saw it on YouTube and I wanted to do it myself, and this is what the highlight looks like, and I do really like this. Obviously I'm going to keep that. And then this is the Hard Candy Tiki Bronzer. Again, called bronzer. It's a highlight. This is really pretty drugstore highlight. I like it. I just don't reach for this because I have so many other highlights I like more, and it's just unnecessary to have it. Now moving into this little box. I'm going to take this out and put it up here. This is what we have going on. So I have my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, which I love, but I'm almost out of. I'm going to keep that just to use it up. L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, love that as well. Essence Make Me Brow, just got this and I love it. This is the Galactic Precise Eyeliner Marker, also really love this. What I'm going to be getting rid of here is a couple of eyeliners. I have this Wet n Wild brownie taupey eyeliner that I never use. Gonna get rid of that. I have a nude liner here by Wet n Wild as well, and this was nice, but now I use my Rimmel one and my ColourPop one a lot more. And then these three things as well. I have this green eyeliner from L'Oreal, and it's really pretty, but I do have that green pencil eyeshadow thing, and I can use that as an eyeliner if I want a green eyeliner, so I'm going to pass this on. And then I'm also going to get rid of this Almay liquid liner. This is like a felt tip, and I just don't feel like the quality is there. It wasn't that great, and I never use it, so I'm just going to get rid of it. And then we have this Starlooks Pro liquid liner, and this was amazing while I used it, but the writing is all rubbed off, and it's kind of old, and I just used the crap out of it, so I'm going to get rid of this, but it was a good one. And then I think that's it for that little box there. And then back here, I also have some liquid blushes. I mean highlighters, not blushes. And this first one is from e.l.f. in Lilac Petal, I believe. And this is really beautiful, but honestly, I just never reach for it. Hopefully someone else will get some use out of it because I've only used it like once. And then I'm also going to get rid of this Revlon Photo Ready Skin Lights Illuminator. I talked about this in the products I wouldn't repurchase video, and I just really don't like this, not a fan of it. But I am going to keep this e.l.f. one. This is just a liquid highlight in illuminating. I think they only have one shade in this specific highlight, but it is absolutely beautiful, and I love this. It is my go-to like liquid highlight. And then just right here in the front, I have like my face powders. The first one is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder, and I love this. It's a really great loose face powder. I'm definitely going to be keeping this. Underneath it, I have this e.l.f. Compact, which isn't actually the e.l.f. powder. It's just the RCMA No Color powder put into this packaging because the RCMA packaging is awful, so I keep this for that. And then I have 3 of these Maybelline Fit Me powders. These are awesome. I love them for setting my under eyes, but this one is just used a ton, and I have 2 of the exact same shade. Right here I have 2 120, so I'm just going to keep this one because it's nicer, and I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I'm also going to get rid of this darker shade because it just doesn't match me, and even though it might fit me for an all-over face powder for like the summer, I'm just not going to keep it because I mainly use this powder for under my eyes, so I'm going to get rid of this one. And then I'm just going to keep this one. I'm also going to get rid of this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder. I've heard really great things about this, but I just don't feel like it sets my makeup well enough, and it's not that it's not good, it's just I feel like my under eye concealer creases really bad, and I just need something that's really going to set it down, and I feel like this is just a super like lightweight powder. So if you want something like that kind of for all over your face, or if you don't have really creasy under eyes, then this would be a great powder. And then I just have the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder and the It Cosmetics by My Pores Press Powder, and I love both of those, so I'm keeping both of them, of course. I have a little eyelash curler and a lip balm there, and then some eyelashes, which I won't be getting rid of because I do clean those out whenever they get old or gross. And that is it for that drawer, which I think it turned out pretty good. Obviously, you might not be able to tell a difference just looking at it, but I can tell a difference, and yeah, that's definitely a lot of stuff from that drawer. Alright, so I'm going to start with my foundations. I have 3 of these Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and they're all different shades. This one is my summer shade, and this one I mix in all the time to lighten foundations because it's a bit too light for me even in the winter time, but it definitely does work to mix in with foundations. I just don't use this shade. This is in 228. I'm just going to give this to someone who actually uses it because I don't, so I'm going to put that in the box. As well as this L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. I just never use this. I think it's a little old. I think it's a good foundation, but I'm going to purchase a new one probably if I decide I want it. I'm going to keep my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I absolutely love this. This is an amazing drugstore, affordable foundation. I'm going to get rid of the Revlon Color Stay. I just don't reach for this. I have other foundations I like so much more, so I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm also going to get rid of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This one is so old. It probably just needs to be thrown away. I have my LA Girl Pro BB Cream, which I absolutely love and use all the time. I have 2 of the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundations. These are really messy. Don't look at the bottles. But these are kind of mixing foundations. I use them to add coverage to things because they are really full coverage. I'm going to keep both of these because they both work and I use them both. I'm also going to be getting rid of the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Makeup. This is in the shade Warm, and it's just too warm for me. I wear warm, like yellowy toned foundations more than other ones, but this one is just too yellow, and I just never wear it. It does not fit my skin no matter how tan I am. Wow, that really narrowed it down. I have such a small space here now. I actually kind of quite like this. I forgot to mention the CoverGirl Vitalist standing there in the corner. Love that. So I'm going to move on to my primers and concealers. For primers, the first one I have here is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. I used to reach for this when I wanted like a pore filling primer, but now I have this little mini Murad one, which will last me because I rarely use pore filling primers and I only use the tiniest amount. So I'm going to keep this one and get rid of the Baby Skin because I just never use it. I'm going to keep this Hourglass Mini Mineral Primer Veil as well. I really love this and I haven't used it up yet. So I have the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer, which I really love as well. I've used this a lot. I have this NYX Angel Veil. Also love this. Amazing whether you have oily or dry skin. Makes your makeup last a long time and adds a nice base. This is the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. I will say this is a little bit more sticky. I like that though because I like a primer that's going to make my foundation stick to my skin, so I really appreciate this. Then I have two eyeshadow primers. I have this Urban Decay Primer Potion and this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. I love both of these and use both of them, so definitely keeping both of those. And then right here, I have the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm. I use this as a primer. It's really nice. Also kind of provides that tacky base to make your makeup last all day. I also keep my RCMA No Color Powder right here as well because it doesn't fit in the top drawer really anywhere, so I just keep it down here. I love that one as well. It's a great loose powder. So now we have concealers. I have the NYX HD Concealer, which I love. Gone through so many of these. The Tarte Shape Tape. This is my summer shade. I can't wear it in the winter, but I really love this concealer. This Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which I also love. Urban Decay Naked Skin. Almost out of this. Honestly, I should maybe just get rid of this, but I'm going to keep it because I do like this concealer. I also have the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and I love this one as well. So I'm going to keep all of those, and then I am going to go ahead and get rid of this Maybelline Master Conceal because this is an awesome concealer, but this one's just too dark for me. And in the summertime when I'm wearing a dark shade, I'm going to reach for the Tarte Shape Tape most likely. So I'm going to get rid of this one, but I'm going to keep this lighter shade. I have two shades. I have light medium and medium. I'm going to keep light medium because it fits me pretty much all year round. And I'm going to get rid of medium. We're going to go ahead and get into the bronzers back here. I love my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer as well as my Bronze Booster. I have the NYC Sunny Bronzer, which is nice. I like this bronzer, but it's kind of old. I've hit pan, as you can tell, and it's just not my go-to. If I'm going to go for a more warm bronzer, I'll go for the Bronze Booster. So here I have the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. I'm not going to get rid of this just because it's the only glowy bronzer that I have. It's not my favorite, and I kind of want to try out some more and see if I can find one I like more, but this is what I'm working with, and it's all I have for the moment, so I'm going to keep it because I don't have any other glowy bronzers. I'm also going to keep my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette because I really like this. This is in Dolce de Leche. Sorry for butchering that again. But I am going to be getting rid of this e.l.f. Contour Palette. I talked about this in my products I wouldn't repurchase video as well. The formula on this is nice, but I just don't think the shades make sense for my skin tone. I feel like they just don't really mesh too well together. And this highlight is like nothing. I feel like it's just not what I reach for. So I'm going to get rid of this. So I'm also going to get rid of this e.l.f. bronzer in Tan Toffee. There is like nothing left of this. I used this so much when I first got it. Literally used the crap out of it. There's barely any left. So I'll probably just throw this away. This is what the little box looks like. Just keeping 4. Wow, impressed. So next we're going to go into the lip section. I'm just going to get this out so you guys can see everything. This is just my nude lipsticks in like more neutral shades. I have like some deeper ones in the next drawer, but we're gonna go through this. I'm not gonna talk about every single product because there's just too many. We'd be here forever. I'm gonna get rid of this CoverGirl lipstick in the shade 550. There is no shade name. It's nice, but I just don't really reach for it, and now I have a L'Oreal one that I use more. I'll go over that little lip station on the top of my vanity at the end. I'm gonna keep all the products in there though. Also gonna be getting rid of ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip and Magic Wand. This is beautiful. I love the Ultra Satin Lips, but I have Strip and they're similar and I just like Strip more. Maybe someone else will use this one. I'm going to get rid of this Sleek Matte Me Ultra Smooth Matte Lip Cream in the shade 449 Teddy. Just don't reach for this. I feel like it's really drying and kind of chalky, but it's not bad. I just have other shades I like more. I'm also going to get rid of these two. I talked about them in my products I wouldn't repurchase video. This is the Kokie Kissable Liquid Lipstick in the shade Champagne Problems, and this is the BH Cosmetics Liquid Lipstick in the shade Tabitha. And I hate to part with this because it's in my name, like the shade is in my name, but I just don't ever use it, and there's no point in having it if I don't use it. So I'll give it to someone who will. I love these ColourPop lipsticks, by the way. They're all amazing. I have 2 of the lippy sticks and 1 of the blotted lips. The blotted lip is in Sucker. I love it. I'm going to be getting rid of this Maybelline Vivid Matte Liquid Lip. This is in the shade Nude Flush. Beautiful, beautiful shade, but I just don't ever reach for it. Honestly, never wear it, so I'm going to get rid of that. As well as the L'Oreal, I don't even know what this is. It's just like kind of like a lip gloss type thing. Never use this. This is in the shade 103 Blushing Harmony. Really pretty. Never reach for it. Getting rid of that. I'm also going to get rid of the Rimmel Kate lipstick in the shade 38. Don't really know if there's a shade name on this. I just don't reach for this. Again, it's beautiful. Never wear it. I'm going to get rid of these 2 lip glosses that I also talked about in that video. This is the Hard Candy Plumping Serum Volumizing Lip Gloss, and this is the Almay Liquid Lip Balm. I feel like there's better lip glosses out there. Wow, this is like building up what I'm getting rid of. I'm impressed with myself. So I have this NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie. This is really beautiful. I love the NYX Butter Glosses, but this is just too pink, I feel like, and I just never reach for it, so I'm gonna get rid of this. This is actually like a balmy gloss. You just put it on the tops of your cheekbones or your lids or even on your lips, and it doesn't add any color. It just adds like a nice glossy sheen. This is kind of cool. Haven't used it too much, but I'll play around with it in the future. I have 2 lip liners in here. That's random. The e.l.f. Line and Blend in Dusty Rose, which I love. And then the CoverGirl Lip Perfection in Smoky Intense. Love both of these. And I guess that's going to do it for the lip drawer. Again, I'm not going to go through all of these because we'd just be here forever, but I love all of these products and they are amazing. I use them all, so I'm keeping them all. And that's that drawer done. I honestly feel like that's not bad. I feel like it looks so much better than it did. Wow, impressive. All right, so this is what we're getting rid of here. I'm proud of myself. I feel like this is gonna be fun for my friends to go through. All right, we're finally down to the last drawer. I'm so ready to be done with this. Oh my gosh. So down here, I have not too much makeup, so that's kind of nice. Here I have my setting sprays. I have this argan oil that I use all the time for skincare or to mix in with foundation or wear under foundation because I love oils. I have the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I have the Skindinavia, the Makeup Finishing Spray in Bridal. Love both of those. I had this little mini Skindinavia makeup primer spray, but I ran out of it, so I put some of the finishing spray in here for travel, and that's really nice, so that's what's in there. And then I have the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray and the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray. I don't have a ton of setting sprays, so I'm going to keep all of them except for this L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Spray because I just don't reach for it, and it's good, but I think someone else will use it more than me because I have other ones I like more. So in this little box right here is where I keep little random things. I have sponges, a sharpener, and some eyelash glue, some little random samples as well, and then my tweezers and little scissors for eyelashes. I'm going to keep everything in here, obviously, but I am going to get rid of this Salon Perfect eyelash glue because I just never use this. I have other ones I like more. My Esquito lash glue is amazing, and this one just isn't really for me, so I'm going to give it to someone who maybe will use it. I have this bag here as well with some foundation samples from Sephora. I'm going to keep all of those. And then right back here, I have all of my like deeper lip products. So I don't have as many as I did in the nude drawer, so that's nice. But I do have some in here I need to get rid of. So we're just going to go through this. My ColourPop Ultra Matte Lips, I talked about these, how I just don't like them anymore. I feel like they're too crepey and cakey and they crumble off my lips, and I feel bad because I love ColourPop and all of their other lip formulas, but I just don't love their Ultra Matte lips. I'm going to be getting rid of all 3 of these. Alright, so I have a bunch of lip liners here. This NYX retractable lip liner in nude. Use this a ton, but yeah, it's actually empty. I'm going to put this in my empties because this is empty, but I definitely love that. That's the NYX retractable lip liner in nude. So this clear lip liner I feel like has done nothing for me. I don't feel like this works at all, honestly. I'm going to give this away or throw it away, whatever. So I have 2 of these like plummy, fall-y lip liners, but I'm only going to keep one because they're extremely similar. I'm going to keep the NYX one. This other one is by Laritzi Cosmetics. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's really great, but I've only used it once or twice. I like the NYX one more, so I'm going to pass that on. I'm also going to pass on this Jante Blue lip liner pencil in brown sugar. I used this one time and it was just too drying for me. I'm also going to get rid of this Maybelline, I think it is. Probably. It's Color Sensational lip liner in red. Classic red lip liner. It's not pigmented enough for me, so I'm going to get rid of it. And then I have a tiny bit left of my Milani lip liner in 04 All Natural. I love this lip liner. This is one of my favorite lip liners. It's mostly gone, as you can tell. I'm definitely going to keep it though and finish it up because I love this. So I'm only keeping these 2 lip liners plus the 2 in my top drawer as well. So that's it, I guess, for lip liners. So I have some of these Maybelline lipsticks, and I love Maybelline lipsticks. I just have too many, and I have some I don't use. So I have Berry Bossy. I love this one for the fall. Definitely keeping that one. I'm going to keep All Fired Up because this is like a really pretty hot pink shade. And when I reach for that kind of shade, then I know I have that one. But then I have a couple here. I have this one, which is a classic red. This is Siren and Scarlet. This is a beautiful lipstick. But I just have other reds that I feel like I use more, and I never reach for this because I have so many other red ones that I like more. So I'm going to give this to someone who will actually love it and use it. I have Pretty in Plum. This is just too purple for me. I bought it when I was trying to be fun and like get some random colors, but I just never wear it, and even if I was doing like a crazy look, I don't think I would reach for that. I am going to keep this one though in Mesmerizing Magenta because it's more pinky and I feel like it's a little bit more wearable, just in case I want to be fun. I'm going to get rid of the L'Oreal lipstick in Ginger Spice. This is like a brownie shade. Really pretty. Thought about keeping it for the fall, but I just probably will never wear it. I have too many other ones I'll wear. I'm also going to get rid of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Milan. This is beautiful as well, but just not my favorite shade. All of these soft matte lip creams are wonderful. I'll have to pick up some other shades, but this just isn't my favorite shade. I don't wear it, so I'm gonna get rid of it and give it to someone who will. Guys, I am so thankful that we are almost done. Just to talk about this super quick, I love this Wet n Wild lipstick in Stoplight Red. Beautiful red shade. This is like $2. It's just amazing. Again, I'm not going through all of these. Man, this is hard. I'm gonna get rid of the other Rimmel Kate lipstick I have because this is in the shade 11. I don't know the name again, but I have these other dark red lipsticks here that I like more, and I just don't reach for this one. It's beautiful, but I'm gonna give it to someone who actually wears it. Maybe I shouldn't keep this. This is the Milani Matte Flirty lipstick, and this is beautiful as well. I love it, but I feel like I'm going to be using my Berry Bossy one a lot more. I don't reach for this one even in the fall. So yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of this one, but it is beautiful, so I hope someone uses it. Wow, it is like majorly condensed in here. There's like nothing left, I feel like. But yeah, guys, I think that is everything. Wow. That took long enough. I also just have some lip products here as well, but I'm going to be keeping all of these. I just have some Bite, some Kat Von D, some Revlon. I have a L'Oreal Color Riche, which I love. I have the ColourPop Dream Team Trio from Kathleen Light's bag there, as well as a ColourPop lip gloss, and then her nail polishes right there. So that's what's in that little lipstick holder. So here are all my mascaras. I have some I want to get rid of. I have this Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara that was good, but I think it's just old. I also have this Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara, waterproof. This is good, but honestly, I never wear it anymore. And then I also have the CoverGirl Supersizer, which isn't a supersizer. I'm going to be getting rid of that as well. So I'm going to keep my Essence mascara, my Roller Lash by Benefit, this little It Cosmetics mini that I just got recently. And I think I'm also going to get rid of this waterproof L'Oreal Lash Paradise because I love the Lash Paradise, but I never wear waterproof mascara. Like, it's just so hard to get off and I can't wear it. So I'm going to get rid of all 4 of these. All right, guys. So this is what we are working with. This is everything I'm getting rid of, and I am so proud of myself. I got rid of more stuff than I thought. This is actually a lot of makeup. But yeah, I guess that's going to be everything. All right, so I just feel so much lighter, so much better. I put my hair up because it was getting hot in here, but I think that's going to be everything. That's the makeup I'm getting rid of, and my drawers look better now, and we're just going to go ahead and jump into the mini haul now. Alright guys, so I really hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to go over the products now that I just recently bought and talk about them a little bit, show you guys what I got, and then we will finally be done with this video. So I just picked up some things from Sephora and Ulta. The first thing I got at Ulta is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. I got this in the shade 902 Light Glow. I've heard so many good things about this. I have so been into more glowy products lately, like glowy base products and just not having super matte foundation. And then the next thing I got is kind of along the same lines of that. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is supposed to be just kind of like an added layer of moisture along with like a primer. So it's like a 2-in-1 primerizer. It's like primer and moisturizer. So I'm really excited to try this as well. And this is like a small size. This is only 0.5 fluid ounces, but this is quite a bit of product, and I feel like it's definitely gonna last a while. The next thing I got is from Sephora, and I am so excited about this. I've been wanting to try this for a really long time. This is the Milk Makeup Cream Bronzer in the shade Baked. They come in like these little plastic tube things. It's kind of interesting. Milk makeup products, I think, mostly come in this packaging. Okay, there we go. So this is what the package looks like. It's a nice, like, sleek white package, and I really like Milk's kind of branding. They're like natural, dewy makeup vibe, kind of along the same lines as Glossier, which I haven't tried, but I really think I would like it, and it sounds like kind of my vibe lately. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this. The next thing I got is a classic cult favorite. This is the Original Beauty Blender from Sephora. I got the new one in the sapphire color because I've heard so many good things about it. I have not tried a beauty blender yet. I've just kind of used more affordable sponges and things that people said were awesome dupes, which I have really enjoyed, but I've wanted to try the beauty blender for so long, and when I got a gift card I was like, okay, that's it, I'm getting the beauty blender, and I'm really excited to try this out, especially since everyone says so many good things about this blue shade. Moving along a little more quickly, I got the Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. This is just a small little bottle. I don't have a makeup brush cleaner that I use for in between deep cleans. I kind of just wipe my brush on a makeup wipe or something, but it doesn't work too well, so I'm kind of excited to try something like this in between. And you just spray it on a paper towel and then like rub your brush in it, and it's supposed to dry like immediately. The next thing that I got, I have tried already. I got this yesterday and I tried it yesterday. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is a pot concealer, and I've heard so many people talk about this, namely Alana Davidson. I've also heard Kathleen Lights talking about it. So far, I really like it. This is in the shade Custard. And I used this yesterday for kind of like a no makeup look, just some concealer, brows, mascara, and I really liked it. So I like that you can apply this with your finger. I feel like it's just so easy to blend out, and you can get like the exact coverage that you want, and I'm really excited to keep testing that out. Next is something that I've also used several times since I got it, just because I didn't want to wait. I kind of ran out of all my facial sprays, and this is the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, chamomile, and lavender. I have tried the aloe herbs and rose water one, which I loved. I had that in a smaller bottle, and so I decided to get a bigger bottle because I do love it so much. It's so soothing and feels amazing on the face. You can use this with or without makeup. Next thing I got is a face cream. This is the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Cream. I'm running out of my moisturizer. I'm really excited to try this one. I love this packaging. It had pretty good reviews, and yeah, I'm excited to try that. Last thing, finally. So I got this e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Cheeky Glow Cream Blush. This is in the shade Soft Peach. I've been wanting to try cream blushes for a really long time. I used to not really be into cream products, like at all. And lately, in the last like 6 months, I've really just been getting into cream products, that dewy, natural skin-like vibe. Let me know if you guys want to see like a full face of cream products makeup tutorial. I might do it anyway, but let me know in the comments below or by giving this video a thumbs up, and I will definitely get on that. I'm super excited to do a lot of cream-based looks. This is what the blush color looks like. Really pretty, like peachy shade, and I dipped my finger in there the other day, and it was so like smooth, almost like a buttery consistency, so can't wait to try that. And that is going to be it from me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to the end, you're amazing. I love you. Yeah, let me know any video suggestions that you have for me in the future, as always, in the comments down below. Like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye!